Hello dear student. Today we are going to discussing the management account concepts. So here you know about the different types of account, that is branches of account. They are financial account, cost accounts and management accounts. So first of all, why the management account is? Because in order to limitations in the financial account and the cost accounts, the management account will be prepared. You know about the financial account. Financial account is nothing but as the art of recording, classifying, summarizing and interpreting the whole financial statements. It will be treated for a end of the accounting year. In a financial account, whole unit is considered as one unit. So some drawbacks are getting in the financial accounts. We are going to prepare the cost accounts to find out in the each and every costs in a particular departments. But the cost account means the expenses what we are manufacturing for the producing product. So in a cost accounting also we have some drawbacks. That is the cost account we can't know the each and every cost from individual department. So we have also some drawbacks in the cost accounts. For that purpose, we are going to evolve the management accounts. So here in the financial accounting and cost accounting suffer from various drawbacks. So in order to remove the drawbacks, management account has been evolved. Some limitations like in the financial accounting, it will be suffer from the various limitations. So in order to remove the drawbacks of financial accounting and cost accounting, cost accounting suffers from the various drawbacks. So we are manage the management accounts. What are the limitations of the financial accounts? First of all, the collective informations. Financial accounting supplies the information regarding profit and losses to the management. It will be collectively where in the whole industry is treated as one unit. You know, financial account will be prepared in the end of the accounting years. So whole unit will be considered as a one unit. That means the whole industry is considered as one unit. In the balance sheet, we are taken all the informations that will be, so 1 year information will be treated in the balance sheets. So totally the whole industry will be treated as one units. So this is one of the limitations of the financial accounts. And it is historical in natures. Yes, financial accounting is one of the historical in natures. In financial accounts, we are prepared at the end of the years. It means for the whole year, expenditure is incurred. Then, after closing the accounts or at the end of the accounting year, calculations of expenditure is incurred. So there is no proper system of control and calculations of the day-to-day costs. Yes. So what we are incur the expenses in the financial account, that is totally relating to the whole years. We are not elaborates individually. So for example, if we are purchasing the land in a before 10 years, from the 10-year also you are mentioned the land's prices in the balance sheets, but just you are deducting the depreciations. So it is one of the historical in natures. The old prices will be mentioned in the financial accounts. And materials and supplies are not properly controlled. Yes. In the financial account, we can't control the materials and supplies. Just we are mentioned the total materials and the supplies. We can't control where the cost will be incurred. And the next one is expenses are not classified. We are not classified the expenses. Just we are enter the expenses in the profit and losses accounts. So we can't classify it. Then fails to help in cost reduction. Yes, just we are mentioned the expenses and the income in the financial account. We can't control the cost where the costs are incurred. We can't control. So we are failed to help in the cost reductions. The next one is fails to provide cost informations in price fixation. So whenever we are going to prepare the budgets, we want to fix the price, the cost informations. So it is very difficult to fix the prices of productions on services or tenders because the financial accounting do not provide detailed cost informations. So each and every cost information we are not entered in the financial account. Just we are enter the whole direct expenses and the indirect expenses. We can't elaborate. So we can't provide the individual costs informations. The next one is labor cost is not recorded job wise. Just we are enter the wages or salaries. The whole salary, the total year's salaries or total year's expenses we are entered in the financial accounts. Not we are elaborate the individual labors or the machinery expenses. So it is also one of the limitations of the financial accounts. So we can't comparison also. Fails to provide the information for appraisal and comparisons. We can't comparison about the department wises cost or the branch wises cost in the financial accounts. So these are all the drawbacks or the limitations of the financial accounts. So for that purposes, we are going to mention the cost accounts and the disadvantages or the limitations of the cost accounting. So they are the first one is absences of ready-made system. So in a cost accounts, there is no fixed rules for ascertainment the cost because the different techniques are adopted for ascertaining the cost of production by cost accountants. But in the financial account, we are utilizing the different methods and the rules. But in the cost account, we don't have the fixed rules. We are utilizing the different rules in the cost account also. But in the financial account, we have a fixed rules, that is a personal account, real account, and nominal account. As per that, generally accepted accounting principles we are utilizing in the financial account, but in the cost accounts we are not utilizing the fixed rules. So it will be changed on different units, and also in the different accounts like a services or the processes or the contracts or ABC systems or material handling. We have the different rules and regulations. So that is one of the limitations. Second one is cost differences. The uniform producers is not followed by the cost accountants in ascertaining the cost of production. So there will be differences in the cost arised by one cost accountant to the others. Yes, we know the cost differences. The cost accountants are utilizing the different formulas or different methods or for ascertainment of the cost of productions. The differences, for the reason for the differences is inclusions or exclusions of certain items, or uses of different methods for pricing the materials, uses of different methods of classification of expenses, uses of different methods of payment of wages, uses of different methods of absorptions of overheads. So these are all the cost differences utilized by the cost accountants. Cost data have no usefulnesses in themselves. That is, cost data are in vain by themselves. The cost data becomes useful if the management takes actions at right time. Such data will not be of any uses. So, the success or failure of cost accountant depends upon the management ability and willingness to take the proper decision at right times. The next one is it is not true or exact cost. We know the cost accountants or the when we are going to ascertain the cost by the cost accountant, it is not a true or exact cost because the cost statements are mainly on the basis of estimations and omissions of certain items of incomes and expenses. So it is not a true or exact cost. It will be just imaginations or estimations in the future or the current costs. So we can't now the exact cost. So these are all the disadvantages or the limitations of the cost accounting. So we have the much more limitations in the financial account as well as in the cost accounts. So we are utilizing the management accounts. The term management accounting consists of management and the accounts. So you know about the management. Management means one who managing the organization or one who managing the techniques of managing the men, or management is the art of getting things done by others. And also the management has to take various decisions for which the information is required. Such information is provided by accounting. You know about the management. Management is nothing but as the art of getting things by others, and also one who managing the men, machine, materials, labors, and the organization. The management will be utilizing the various policies and procedures to expanding their business, or new product will be implemented, new product will be started, the existing product will be implemented, and the management will be taken a good decisions. That means good decision making power will have in the managements. So that is called as management. Now the accounting. Accounting is the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to management and outsiders. Such accounting information helps the management for decision makings. You know about the accounting? It is the identifying, measuring, and communicating the economic information. Economic information means the day-to-day activities of the business. The business are purchasing the goods and sending the goods. All that business transaction will be entered in the particular books and summarizing. All that work will be done by the accountings. So totally the management accounting means to manage the economical resources in the organization, to controlling the cost of the organization, to handling a smooth way of the organization, to take a good decisions in the finances. So these are all the management concepts. So the branches of accountings are, there are three branches. They are financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. We know some limitations in the financial accounts. So we are going to start the cost accounts. In the cost account also we have some limitations. So we left the financial account and cost accounts, and the management account will be starts. Now, the meaning of management accounting, the accounting department of the accounting department of a business organization provides various accounting information to the management. Such information helps the management in smooth running of the business. Yes, in accounting departments, they will be providing the various informations to the organization. How much costs are incurred and how much profit are getting, where the costs are incurred. All that information will be provided by the accounting departments. It will be helps to the management to take a good decision for implementations in the organizations, and also it helps the management in smooth running of the business. So this is the meaning of the management accounting. The accounting department of a business organization provides various accounting information to the management. Such information helps the management in smooth running of business. Preparations of information relating to accounting and supplying the same to the management is called management accounting. That means the accounting information, the accounting branches will be providing the accounting information to the management to handling a smooth business in the organizations, and also they are providing the information relating to accounting and supplying the same to the management is called management accounting. Then what are the functions of management accounting? The primary objectives of a management accounting system is to provide information to the management. Yes, the management accounting will providing the various basic information to the management as well as also the accounting information to the management. To achieve these goals, it has to carry out many activities which are called the functions of management accounting. Objectives are actually a summary of the functions. The basic functions of management accounting is to assist the management in performing its managerial functions such as collecting, processing, planning, organizing, directing, interpreting and presenting information to the management. You know about the collecting and processing. Collecting means they are collecting the expenses and the profit informations, where the costs are arised, in which department and which branches have much more costs are arised. All that information will be collected. And processing, that means the processing means moving from one department to another department. What are the expenses and the income will be processed. And the planning, what are the new project plannings, and what are the expected futures budgets, and what are the present budgets. All that will be planned by the organizations, and what will be implemented in the organizations, all that will be planned by the organization. And organizing means giving directions to the individual departments, how to controlling the cost, that will be organizing. And directing, to direct the peoples of the organization, whether the employees, supervisors, or the subordinates or higher authorities. And interpreting and presenting informations, yes, it will be presented to the all the department heads, and also to the board of directors and the top level managers in the organizations. So they are the functions of the managements. The following are the functions of management accounting. First one, planning and forecasting, modifications of data, analysis and interpretations, coordination, controlling, communication, use of qualitative information, helpful in taking strategic decisions, supplying information of various levels of management, special studies, tax administrations, and select the sources of finances, fix the target for futures. So these are all the functions of management. So planning and forecasting, the main functions of management accounting is to provide the necessary informations data to the management. Such data are useful to the management for the formulations of future policies. Yes, for the purpose of future policies or plannings, the management accounting will providing the different type of the techniques and plannings for a management. The various techniques like budgeting, standard costing and marginal costings, fund flow statements and capital budgeting for planning and forecasting. This will be studied in these subjects. That is also one of the planning and forecastings. And modifications of data, management accounting modifies the accounting data by rearranging the same through the process of classification and combinations. The next one is analysis and interpretations. Management account analyzes the financial data and interprets in the simple way and present it in a non-technical languages. Yes, it will be analyzes. Analysis means individual costs and data will be analyzing, and interpret means the presents it in a non-technical languages and with the comments and suggestions. So that is the interpretations of data. Then coordinating, the techniques used by the management accounting such as budgeting, financial reporting and analysis and interpretation helps the management to coordinate efficiently the various activities of business. So this is the coordination or coordinating the management accountings. Then next one is controlling performances. The controlling performances. So these functions involves comparisons of actual performances with plan to identify deviations and take corrective actions. So controlling the total management's systems and controlling the costs, all that will be in the controlling performances like a standard costing, budgetary, control accounting, ratios, cash and fund flow statement, cost reductions programs, etc. Next one is communication. The activities of the concern are communicated to outsiders such as bankers, investors, creditors, government agencies. The management accountants prepares various reports. For this purpose, such reports communicates results to the superior to motivate the employees and outsiders. So these information will be communicated to the management and the outsiders of the organizations. And use of qualitative informations, and it helps in taking strategic decisions. The qualitative information management accounting helps to collect the uses and qualitative information such as consumer surveys and productive reports, right? And it helps in taking strategic decisions. The management accounting provides the classified informations and various alternatives. So this helps the management to take the decisions regarding expansions or diversifications of works. So that will be helps to the management for taking a strategic decisions. Supplying information to various levels of managements. The management accounting provides the information to different levels of management because it's very helpful to the every levels of management, and it requires the informations of decision makings. So in the management accounts, they are providing the each and every accounts, costs and management's accounts to the management for taking the good decisions. And special studies. This accounts undertakes the various studies such as sales analysis, economic forecasts, prices. These studies helps the management to know the areas of business which can contribute more profit and how the concern may operate the changing conditions. That is the special studies. At last, the tax administration. Management account helps in tax administration. It involves the submissions of necessary documents and filling return to the tax authorities. Sources of finances. Management accounting helps the management to select different sources of finances for raising additional capitals. At last, fix the target for futures. Management accounting helps the management to fix the future target and reach the goals. So these are all the different functions of the management accounting. So in the management accountings, they are providing the various necessary accounting information to the management for taken a good decisions in the managements. So these are all helps to the management for taken a good decisions. Remaining will be discussed in the next classes. Thank you.